S. Agalya V.
I dissolve the graduation ceremony. National anthem.
Live.
You stand at the beginning of life. During your studies, you have gained exceptional knowledge and a great deal of experience. Work to your potentials and aim high. Remember to always hold true to yourself and stand for your principles. As Aristotle said, examine each one of you who are upright in a very special manner. Out of the 254 students receiving the degrees today, 1 ranks, 3 from the Department of Chemistry, 2 from the Department of Mathematics, and 1 from the Department of English. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in for your spouse, your partners, and your world, and your friends. With these few words, I once again accept. Now, I invite the chief guest, Mrs. Niga Shaji, Project Director, Aditya L1, ISRO Bangalore,
who will be receiving their coveted graduation and for achieving a landmark in their lives through excellent academic performance. Let me also congratulate the faculty members for enabling these students achieve their goals through training and guidance, and parents for enabling them to pursue their dreams. Today marks an important day in your lives and a significant milestone in your life journey. And also it's a moment of pride for you as much as it is for your teachers, parents, and those who had any part in shaping your life. I know that each one of you have different dreams, and you should never give up your dreams and aspirations, for it is those aspirations that will drive you to higher levels of achievements and make your life purposeful. So you have come a long way and still have many more Everests to climb, because you are just entering into a different zone of life, and I am sure you will have the courage and confidence to face it. So let me now share with you my thoughts on women education and empowerment, and also how religion can shape the society. Okay, I know for centuries women were treated as less than equal to men in many ways. You may not be aware, women were not allowed to vote, own property, or work in many jobs. It's my own experience that when I was aspiring to do the mechanical engineering, I was denied a seat in mechanical engineering because I am a woman. So now that we are out of those dark ages and women are more empowered. So Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru once said, if you educate a man, you educate an individual. But if you educate a woman, you educate a whole family. So today we have a female literacy rate of 77%, where the male literacy rate is over 85%, not a very bad situation. But even beyond literacy, there is much that education can do for women's rights, dignity, and security. So education also reduces inequalities and functions as a means of improving their status within the family. See, educated women can significantly contribute to the economy, provide leadership in diverse sectors, and create a positive impact on society. And education is considered as a milestone for women empowerment because it enables them to respond to the challenges, to confront their traditional role, and change their lives. So women's empowerment can have a range of positive impacts on women's lives, including improved economic opportunities, greater control over their own lives, increased political participation, and greater gender equality. So empowering women can also give them more control over their own lives, allowing them to make decisions about their own health, well-being, and future, which in turn can lead to increased confidence and self-esteem. And also, as well as it gives you an improved mental and physical health. So India can become a developed nation only if women contribute to the best of her capacity and ability, which is possible when she is educated and empowered. If women just think that being highly educated and employed, they are empowered, no, it's a myth. Women have to awake from deep slumber and understand the true meaning of empowerment. Everyone must understand that empowering women doesn't mean empowering them in educated area, but they should remember they are also rational, intelligent, and thinking human beings. So if one is educated, you can get access to so much of information like educational facilities, aware of the opportunities, health, and legal literacy, and many other things. So these are all only very extrinsic reasons, but intrinsically, it is very important for individual development and confidence. But we see today that even when all these conditions exist, women do not come forward to claim their human entitlements. So true empowerment is achieved only if women themselves realize that it is important for them to be empowered to enjoy a just, fair, and happy life. So no society has ever liberated itself economically, politically, or socially without the sound base of educated women. So many countries around the world have demonstrated that investment in educating women is the most precious investment a society can ever make, and that this management is doing so well. I'm so proud and happy about that. So coming to my second point, I would like to recall an incident which happened decades ago. You all may be knowing Professor Vikram Sarabhai, who is the founder father of Indian Space Research Organization. And he was, when we were about to start the Indian Space Research Organization, he was looking for the place. And we want a place in an equatorial region. Then only we can have ionospheric research in upper atmosphere. That's a suitable place. And he went, traveled far and wide of the country. And finally, he located a place at Tumba, which is near Trivandrum. But the Tumba was locally had a series of villages, and thousands of fishermen folk were living in that area. It also has a beautiful church, St. Mary Magdalene Church, and a bishop's house. So Professor Sarabhai met many politicians and bureaucrats to get that place, but it didn't work out. But finally, people advised him to go and meet the bishop. So he went, and one Saturday, went and met the bishop, and then the bishop told, you please come tomorrow to the church during the service time. So in the morning after the church service, the bishop told the people assembled there, so my children, I have a famous scientist with me who wants our church and the place I live for the work of space science research. Then the people chorously, he asked them, can we give the God support for a science mission? So there was a chorus of amen from the congregation, and the whole church reverberated. Subsequently, the big event took place in 1962. The Bishop of Trivandrum took the noble decision to dedicate the church in recognition of the national goal for the establishment of the Indian Space Research Organization. That was the church where we had our design center, started rocket assembly, and the bishop's house were our scientist place. Later, this Tumba Equatorial Rocket Launching Station led to the establishment of multiple space centers throughout the country, and we are in, you know, what is the status of ISRO today and what is our status with respect to the world space agencies. When I think of this event, I can see how enlightened spiritual and scientific leaders all converge towards giving reverence to the human life. So new church and new schools were established in record time. And of course, the birth of TOLS and then VSSC gave the country the capability of design, development, and produce world-class huge rocket system. And subsequently, India has the capability of launching geosynchronous, sun-synchronous, and meteorology spacecraft, communication, remote sensing, all applications, and interplanetary satellite. thereby provided fast communication, weather forecasting, resource assessment, and also to demonstrate our technological prowess in the world arena. Today among us, Professor Sarabhai or the Bishop is not there, who are responsible for the creation of this beautiful organization, but the organization is bearing fruits for the society. So it's like, see the flower, how generously it distributes perfume and honey. It gives to all, gives freely of its love. But when its work is done, it falls away quietly. Try to be like a flower, unassuming despite all its qualities. Nowhere in the world a church has been given for scientific research, but it has happened in India, and it's a great message to be spread. The message is, best component of the religion can be transformed into a spiritual force that will shape the society. So today, we women have come a long way. We are very fortunate to live in this sanctuary where we enjoy much better freedom and respect than yesteryears. But still, we have to better empowerment and equality. Societal changes is a must. See, we women, as a part of being successful professionals, we are all mothers too. So the societal change has to start from us, we the mothers and the future mothers. So we as mothers should inculcate in our sons and daughters a mutual respect to each other and to help each other in pursuing each other's dreams and fulfillments. But to excel, one has to do most common things in an uncommon way. So along your journey of achievements, be humane and a good human being. And thank you all for gifting this moment, and best wishes for all your future endeavors. Thank you.
Secured 17th rank in Part 1 Tamil. Asma N. Adira Alice Isaki Amal M. Bismi Fatima A. Isakitai E. Jabin Fatima M. JSLV M. Madhumita V.
Subbalakshmi R. Sugaina Zainab SM. Saidali Tayammal M. Valita C.
Afra S. Agalya V.
ఇంకా ఒకటి ఆఫ్